know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps, see now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, see now I'm off of. Boy elite, to my pride, but peace. I'm a minister of police, I don't wanna hear your priest. Now I'm off of, now I'm off of, now I'm off of, see now I'm off of. Who I needed George, I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keys, see now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, see now I'm off of. Hey. Run up.
Funny, yeah, ain't it funny, yeah. Let him run up to the money, yeah. Ain't it funny, yeah. Got a couple position, yeah. Fuck tradition, yeah. He was saving, yeah, just so he could pay attention, yeah. He was trying to get a law degree, be a lawyer, right? So the can pass him by, cause he know his lawyer rights. You know money talk, ain't no.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
To the paint. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Outside Harden. Misses the three.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harden, deep three-point land. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
James Harden.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker. Offensively, Harden does everything at a diamond level.
And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, D.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Harris. Now here's Harden. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Really hard not to foul. They're tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Outside for Harden. Shoots over Barton. Again, the Sixers score.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. And they have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Maxey from downtown.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Over to the left wing. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. There's the three. And the 76ers another three.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot, so I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
Now here's Harden. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic is got 6.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Denver in the lead.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Kept alive. Gordon. Outside for Porter. Down low. Here's Gordon. Second shot opportunity.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And they get it back. Back to Harris. Inside. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And here's Porter outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 8. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make play every moment he's on the floor.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Three-pointer, Harden.
James Harden
Drops in the three. 14 points for him.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Milton with it. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Niang. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now here's Milton. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Niang. Lets it go from deep.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
How about guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
To the inside. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Jokic off the drive. Changes up. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 10 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Murray. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Outside Milton. From deep three-point range, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
A clear look for Green. And too long on the shot. He's got a clear path. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Milton up top. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. You know, Milton spent time in the G League, as expected, being a late second-round pick in 2018, but what was unexpected is how quickly he would contribute.
To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Milton with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Bassie. And Milton, here we go. Great D that time from Murray. And Milton's become a vital cog in this rotation.
Yeah, you know, he gives you another ball handler and creator on the floor, Brian, and they rely on his scoring as well as his passing. And I think he's got the length and the ability to guard multiple positions as well.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Milton, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Forbes. Harden comes to help. 4-3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And here are the Sixers now. A 12-point game. Harden misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Gordon with it. Pass to Green. Back to Gordon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Cousins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
Pass to Maxey. It's blocked.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
First free throw is good.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to Cousins. Green for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris with it. He's picked up by Cousins. They get it back. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
To the inside. Pass to Cousins. 3-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Maxey. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
"56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Good work there as it goes.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Outside for Green. Let's go with a three. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden with it. Barton covering. "26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Green. Here's Cousins. Now Gordon. Outside for Green. The three is up. Thybulle with the board. And Maxey, here we go. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nuggets ahead, up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Green for 3. They get it again. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outside Murray. Back to Barton. Launches it. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Harden. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
It's stolen by Thybulle. And here comes the break. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Boy, it really puts pressure on the defense when Embiid makes an effort to run in transition like that.
Murray. The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Murray is doubled. Clock at 6. Top of the key. And it's Denver with another.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Murray's shot is good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Michael Porter Jr.
Here's Maxey. Going inside.
Tyrese Maxey.
Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have to.
And, yep, it's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Harden. And it's Denver with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hits the trifecta.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Outside Harden. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game. And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about hope.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Harden. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Murray.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
36 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Barton outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Will Barton.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
Pass to Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Nikola Jokic.
And he drops him first.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Michael Porter Jr.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Murray. And here's Barton outside. Off target with the shot. So no problem.
나 높이 조금 머나먼 곳으로 나 날아가 더 높이 세상 넘어서 우주 밖으로 다 괜찮아 널 위한 내가 여기에 서 있으니 보고 싶은 널 그리며 봐봐 나 날아가 저 멀리 작은 집을 지어 널 초대해 우리 둘만의 시공간을 뛰어넘어 바람아 우리 좀 더 세게 밀어줘 구름아 우리 마음껏 감싸 안아줘 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 해 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Leonard. Good D by Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Thibault for three. They get it back. 76ers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Thibault's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Offline with his three.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Thibault can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Now here's Harden. 11 points last game. Here's Embiid. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Count it.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Pass to Zubac. To the middle. Leonard draws the double. George with the ball. Here's Zubac. Guarded by Embiid. Now Leonard. That's tipped. And stolen by Harris. .156 left in the first. Harden gets the bucket.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Clippers trail by 6. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Putting those productive habits to work. Covington always eager to contribute on offense.
Out to Harris. Harden outside. Oh, good on the 3. And so here are the Clippers. Trailing by 4. George double teamed. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Pass to man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Covington's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
From deep, Harden. No good. Shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm. Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Now, here's Maxey. Harden outside. The 76ers with another miss. Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And we've got...
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Maxey. Harden left side. Off target from three-point range.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the dunk by Covington.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's Maxey after the Clippers pick up 2. Tries again. And Harden now, top of the key. From the arc. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Some changes for Philadelphia. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 10. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Kawhi Leonard
got that one up quick. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Thibault in the corner. No good again that time. And here is Los Angeles now. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters. But that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played. And unfortunately, they took it out.
Reggie Jackson.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Embiid in the corner. Rebounded by Jackson.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Kawhi Leonard.
It's good on the putback. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And the 76ers call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Now here's Harden. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Thibault for 3. Embiid. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Leonard inside. Stolen by Harden. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Tipped away. And stolen by Thibault. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
The Clippers trail. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And And here's Maxey. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 4.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
And Philadelphia has possession. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And George drops them both. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olson.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now here's Leonard. He has 5. And the dunk by Covington.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
To the paint. Here's Reed. Embiid, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Embiid, no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. A 2-point game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Poked away, and it's stolen by Green. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Thibault. And it's off from 3-point range.
Paul Reed.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Luke Kennard. Norman Powell.
Clippers with the ball. The lead is 2. Inside. Batum.
Nicholas Batum.
And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Pass to Covington. Embiid with the steal. Back to Green. Shoots over Covington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Now Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Powell with the drive. Jackson has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers trail. To the inside. Bible. And it's all evened up. Bible's got 11.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson is doubled. Six on the shot clock. Down low. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll take a quick break, then get... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here is Los Angeles now. Right side, George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Inside. Here's Embiid. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Matisse Thybulle.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac's in the post. Missed inside. And the shot is good.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden. So sound in his mechanics. A tremendous jump shooter.
Good D by Embiid. The 76ers lead to the paint. Here's Harris. Off with the layup. Outside Jackson. Going inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Norman Powell.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
To the middle. Here's Thybulle. And the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
On the wing, George. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Good on the shot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Clippers call time here. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game is going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Okay, David, thanks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Maxey. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Harden outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Reggie Jackson.
And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. And he drives in. Harden outside. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the 76ers. They're leading by 2. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Four on the clock. Harris outside. And they'll get another chance. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, right side. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
To tie it up. A shot that time, not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harden. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden with it. To the paint. They go on the wing. Harden outside. They can use a bucket. Oh, off target.
All good.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Nicholas Batum.
Jackson from long range.
That's what Jackson's doing right now. Supreme confidence in the clutch.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of...
Paying off.
And they all saying they crazy now. Well, wait till they get a load of us. They gon' need to get a boulder for to recover from something that's cold as us.
Your chick, Rick Chicken plugging in the background. Shout out to Indonesia, Rick. Your whole crew spit for leisure. Jay's Goku, Rick Vegeta. I'm a silky tofu, fried kimchi eater. Meet your leader, the oxen rides. If you cross the line, I'ma you line. Same way Mufasa.
Stampede on him.
What's up name?
Yachts. Stampede on him.
Told you we were playing.
Yachts. Stampede on him.
Now we
had to bring the stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring the stampede on him.